Hello there, this video is going to be about the custom spread feature inside the SharpeSoft Estimator. So normally, we can start here. If we go to our summary sheet, this is how we're going to be primarily spreading our markups. We can either spread by percentage or by the amount. We have several other videos on this topic on the channel and also on the blog website as well. But we also have the ability to come over here. We have custom spread. This will be unchecked. You'll need to check it in order to use it. And essentially what this means is that you will be able to spread your markups directly back into your bid items. So if we come over here, right, let's say we have G&A, we mark 10% G&A. That's going to be blanket. We don't have direct control over where that markup is being spread. But if we come back here to custom spread, and if we were to come into G&A, if we had anything in there, we could then insert percentages. But let's go over the window in full, just from the top down. So we have several different tabs here, as well as essentially our bid item view here. We're primarily going to be working in total markup. This allows us we can enter a percentage. So let's say we want to spread $100,000 of our unspread total. Let's say we want 50% in this item. You'll see that we have now 50% spread. We have 50% of the 100,000 spread. We can do that if we wanted. So we would essentially be done right there, but we can reset these. And I'm explaining it this way because if you decide to use any of these other tabs, anything that isn't total markup, so if you decide to do profit, indirect, G&A, etc., you will have to finish the markup spread in the other tabs in order to actually get a number that means anything. Right, so if we come back to our totals, we see that we don't have markup anywhere except for in the overall markup. So for this specific example, there would be no reason to use total markup. If you have chosen to enter markups into G&A, into bid expense, profit is actually going to be related to this field right here. Then you would be more inclined to use those other tabs. And keep in mind that the custom spread is essentially useless if you have not already input markups into the totals tab. Okay, so again, as shown, I have a nice flat number here just to make it easy, but so let's say we wanted to spread 20% of our markup to this item, 20 to this one, 40 to that one, and 20 to this one. And that would result in a difference of 0%. So all of our markup would have been spread to the bid items. So a few more just tools that I can show off here in this window. I'm going to go ahead and actually reset our markup percentages. We're going to zero all of these out. Now if you were to right click, we have the option to lock or unlock a bid item. So let's say if we were to come back in, we set this back up to 20, we can lock this item. The lock appears over here. So any additional spreading will not affect this item. It's basically taken out of the equation as of now. And that comes in handy with down here we have the ability to spread markup by item percentages. This will spread the remaining total through every single item which is not locked, as well as spread remaining item to markup. We can essentially spread the entire remaining difference into a single item. So for right now, we're just going to right click in here. We're going to spread markup by item percentages. Keep in mind our first item is locked. Okay, so again, our difference is down to 0 because all of our markup has been spread accordingly. We kept that 20% and the system automatically calculated exactly what was needed per item. So we hope this has been helpful. I'm sure there will be more videos about custom spread in the future, but take care out there. Thanks. Bye.